Welcome back to the channel, Farm with Nick. Thanks for joining me here again on my custom dairy farm on Riverbend Springs. So for this episode, I kind of wanted to give you a equipment tour of everything I have here on the farm. Kind of give you the layout, and I've been working really hard at even just getting the equipment here. It takes a while, but that's okay. And then after that, I kind of want to get going on, oh, look at those. Oh, look in the back, see the back up. That's so cool. See the cows back there, kind of hopping around. So those are not the full-grown cows yet, those are just the heifers. And then I still have the calves in the far pen. I love that. Look at how they're kind of hopping. That's really cool. But I want to give you an equipment tour, and then, like I said, I want to go through and start working on some of the fields while you're here. So, real quick, let's go over this way. And let me hop into my build mode just so you can see a little better. And from the last video on my tour, at the very end, and I realized I did not have a milking barn. I thought this red barn was a milking barn. So my mistake. So I put in this one right across the road, and this is where I have my actual milking cows in here. So they're out on pasture here, but then they have this stall barn here for milking. And then right here I have, sorry. Right here I have my tanker for milk, and I have that just backed right up to the place right now. And then to my right, I have a manure elevator here. This is one of the mods that you can get on the mod hub. And let me just click on it. So it's called manure evacuator. And it's really cool. So you can kind of drive in off the road here. And then I kind of have the drive coming up here and going this way to the house, where you can just kind of go around the stop sign and then go to the right. So my intention was, I originally placed this right next to the red barn here, but I wonder if it'll take the milking barn as well. I'm not sure on that one. We'll see. Alright, so let's go through here. So here's our milking barn now. And this was originally a sunflower field. There's a slurry point, which I don't know if I'll use or not. I'm going to put straw in here. And then we have our international semi here with a trailer. And just have one. And this is where I parked it, bringing it back across the river here. And then over here in the field, I've been working on kind of just tilling up some root crops here. And I have the Challenger actually from the starting farm. So I drove it over, and then I have that plow that comes with the starting farm as well. So I've been kind of ripping up the root crops. We'll come back to that probably. And then kind of loops around here, and this kind of drive was already here in the field, so that's really neat. And then kind of loop back to the farm, and then let's go up to our main barns and show you what I bought and purchased to kind of get set up and get going. And like I said, I mean, of course I decided on this property, which was across from the river of all places, but then I was like, well, I still really like it, and in the end, yeah, I just wanted to stay in this area. So it took a while because I had to get stuff across the ferry, like I said. So I have a TMR mixing wagon right here. And kind of stay tuned for the next couple videos when I work more with the cattle and kind of give you some tips with that. And then right over here, I bought another tanker for our water. And then we just have our water windmill right there. And let's hop back in the side-by-side. And then I have a fertilizer spreader parked right here by your diesel tank. And then that little blue wagon is a shop, so you can actually fix your vehicles. So I really like that mod. Just saves some time from going into town. And then let's go into our main barn here. And then I brought the Massey actually over from Grandpa's farm as well. So I have the headers out in a different spot. And then I bought another 8810 white. I really like that on the starting farm map that I'm playing on, so I figured why not just get another one. And then here's my planter that I bought. And then over here you can see I have some straw bales, and I actually have a straw well, kind of like spreader. And I realized when I was kind of getting going and testing things, I was thinking, well, can I just put the straw in some of these cow barns? And the answer is no. For these cow barns, and if you've been playing, you'll notice you need a straw, can't think of the term, but you need, something to disperse the straw, actually. So I actually got one of those too. Alright, so let's go on this side of the barn, and you can see our planter. I brought that over from the starting farm as well. And then over here I bought a flatbed truck, and then we have a bunch of seeds on it right now, ready to work in some of the fields. And then over this way I have a manure spreader, and it's just the small one right here, the Farm Tech. And didn't put anything else over there. Let's run over here. So here's our windrower, and then in here I actually have our baler right here, and just square bales. That's all I'm planning on doing for right now. And then we have the 3650, the other tractor from the starting farm again. So I really like that tractor, and I thought, well, why not? Let's just put it in here again into this series. All right, so let's run over here. Run around, and here is our auger wagon, and just kind of have it parked in between the bushes right now, but my intention is to use this with that semi, the International. And there's my tedder, I just parked over here. And then here's my silage wrapper, and then yeah, let's go around this way up to the road. And then right here I have a John Deere 7R 270. So it's got a front loader on it with a bale spike, even though, like, you can just lift up the bales with super strength. But I thought, when I really want to just kind of use a tractor to move the bales, this is what I want. So put a nice front loader on there, and I love this tractor. It's one of my favorites. This one, the 8R, even from FS22, but I love like the aggressive looking tracks and tires on these. That's just really, really cool. Kind of similar to what I have here at my house. And then in here, I don't think I put anything. Whoa, push me out of the way. And took the sign down. Nothing in here. But I could put like those seed pallets in there for sure. Seeing as, you know, look at the front end of this barn is pretty full. Alright, let's run back to the side-by-side. And I have a couple more things to show you guys. So here, just the other heifer pen out here, and then we have our calf pen, as you can see. And this is the one that loops all the way around back. So up here, doesn't that gravel sound cool, by the way, with the tires? Just really neat. So here is our corn header. Here is our other header for, well, that came with the Massey, with the trailer here. But obviously the Massey does not come with a corn header, so I bought this case one. It should work fine. It kind of fits the harvester, the combine. It doesn't look too out of place, so we'll see how it works. But just have it over here. And then I have another fertilizer spreader and just filled with lime right now. And just park that over here. Alright, and you can see I have some stuff going over there across the field. Really kind of just want to start playing on this, so I did. Alright, then we have our bale loader right here, and I did buy, I think, a couple, I think that's one. I thought it was two, but it looks like one back there. At least one load of straw bales to kind of get going for our cattle. And then it's really easy, you know, you just pull up here and unload, takes them in, sorts them in the back. So this is where I'm planning on obviously sorting most of my bales: hay, straw, and silage bales. And there's nothing up around this way, but let's just take a quick drive, and then kind of want to get to work a little bit on that grass field here. So there's our calves, and like I said, stay tuned for the next couple episodes where we kind of work more with the cows. But look at those. They're like, why did you put us on this hill? We can't even stand here. I'm sorry. But you can see the fence actually goes all the way up to the road there. So this is just so neat. So there's our calves there. They just look so cool running around. And then here's our other ones. And like I said, with this operation, yes, I'm planning on doing dairy. Alright, looks like we're good here at traffic. This is quite a busy couple roads and intersections that I happen to build my farm on. I've noticed a lot of delivery trucks and school buses like to come on this route, but I get it because behind me right there, that's the farmers market. And if you haven't checked out that farmers market area, that's so cool. Like the detail that they put in, it's just amazing. Alright, let's go up here. So I've already started kind of working in this side field here. One of my ideas, on a side note here, see all the tree line here? Kind of covers up the nice view of the river. My plan is to actually take those out, and it would be nice to actually have a better view of the river there. So I started kind of working over here. I have a mower here, and it's just a, you know, single side mower here. And yes, I kind of used a windrower a little bit, and I used the tedder here, And you can see how this is hay right here. And then kind of windrowed this up and just made one pass. And this is just me kind of testing equipment. And then this should all be collected right here. And then you can kind of see up here, this is kind of where I left off. This all needs to be raked up with the tedder, and then gone over with the windrower. But over here is another piece of mowing equipment. So I was kind of testing out both of them. And here's a little larger one. And I was testing this one out. And I am not the best with working one of these mowers, but I thought, well, why not? Let's just give it a shot. So let's hop over. Well, not hop over. Let's just drive over. We'll let this car pass us here. The truck here. Let's just jump over. So that's all the equipment that I have for now. I probably, yes, will need some more. Absolutely. But let's drive over here and let's get to work. Kind of want to finish this field, and then while you're here, let's do a little bit of mowing as well. Alright, so like I said, this is the Challenger from the starting farm. And I had this set for a worker for a little bit, so you can see how the lines, they're not bad. But let's just kind of finish this up really quick. One thing I really do enjoy is, and I said this before on another episode, but if you have a worker set, you pause your game, and then you decide to come back later, that worker will keep their job going when you load your game back up, which I think is just fantastic. Saves, obviously, a lot of time in having to reset that worker. But how cool that they can retain that and you don't have to reset them. Oops. I must have hired a worker by accident. My bad. Alright. Am I lowering? I just want to lower the cultivator. There. Okay. So like I said, this was a root crop, and I thought, well, I could just lease the equipment, harvest it, and then profit. But then in the end, I thought, I'm just gonna cut my losses with this field. I guess I already did with the field next to this, which was a sunflower field. I was planning on actually harvesting that with the corn header, but then in the end, you know, it doesn't make much sense to put out a video about making a dairy farm when you don't even have a barn that produces milk. So had to fix that, of course. Alright, so here we are. We're all set with this field. Now I don't know what I'm going to put in this field. And now it's not that big. I'll have to think about it. And we'll see. Kind of unsure if I should plant something in there or just move forward and maybe put some grass in there. Because now that I don't have that sunflower field, and my intention was to have that one as a hay field. Now that I don't have that, I'll have to kind of rethink my game plan there. Alright, so let's just attach that there. Alright, and let's get to mowing a little bit. So like I said, tried this mower here, and I've been trying the other one just to kind of see which one I like. Obviously this one will get through everything, a lot less passes, of course. Alright. And I think it probably would give me... Oops. Steering assist, right? Yeah, I guess it would. You know, it's not going to be perfect here. Yeah, see, missed some. Just that little chunk, because I probably didn't line it up perfect. But like I said, I was just kind of messing around with this anyways. But yeah, I mean, this would be it's a massive mowing deck. Alright, I don't want to hit that other piece of equipment. That would be bad. I just go on the side here a little bit. Get that grass. Made it. I made it. Alright, let's loop around. Let's do another pass with this. I do like how the GPS, they knew that I had put a house and a pole barn there in this field, and when I went to it, I don't know if you've noticed, but when I went to it, it actually didn't register that part of the field. Like, you know, maybe the old game would have registered that was, you know, if I built a house in a cornfield and had a couple buildings there, it would have registered that was still part of the field sometimes. But this version, no, it does not. So, pretty slick. Alright, let's do just one more. So yeah, I know I'm not even cutting with the entire deck. I should be over on that other yellow line. Absolutely. I guess I'm committed now. Alright, let me just get the top of that, and then I'm gonna actually switch mowers to the single side one. I do like this. I think I just need more practice with it, honestly. I am not the best, I will admit. Alright. Just fold this mower. So like right down the road straight, and then to the right is the ferry. So not too bad with proximity, you know, to the ferry. And let's see, can I move that over? Okay. I was seeing if I could move that deck over there to get it straight. So I'm not like too far from the store. Some of the times I was having the workers drive it around, but even that, sometimes you had to fix them. I noticed like with the harvest or the combine, it would not operate if it was taking the trailer with it. So that was kind of a bummer. Alright. Let's turn this on. Oops. Come on, go back down. And give me steering assist for this. See, now because I messed up with that other one, this one's all off. So obviously, yes, this would take more passes. However, kind of around where I live here, this is what I would see more of sometimes. Alright, let's just take this line. I know I'm going to have to come back and get, well, maybe not. I won't have to come and get some of that other stuff. Alright, not too bad. And let's hire the sauna worker now. Let's just do up and downs now. Alright, and then, wow, jumped right to the right one. Just what I was thinking. Alright. And let's get the tether out and get this kind of raked up a little bit here. So you can see we're in August. Right now I have 1 day months on for this farm. And I know my other series I was trying to do 2 days, but I switched this one. And then, there we go. I switched this one, and you can see it's at 0.5 right now, and the reason being for that is, honestly, when I was working on building this farm, I didn't want like a ton of time to pass. So then, yes, I kind of stopped it there and tried to slow it down. Alright, and let's turn on our tether here. Alright, get out of here more. And get out of here again. You're in the way. Alright, yeah, you can see where I kind of raked this up already. Don't want to cross too much. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Will it give me a steering assist with this one? It will. Now this is where I left off here. There we go. Perfect. Now we're tetting. Cool. But yeah, I'm just thinking if these trees are out, now I know that's going to take some work, and I don't just want to completely, you know, delete the trees. I kind of want to make it a little more realistic and use them for something. Let's see, do I want to do, I guess we'll do a headland around. Oops. See, sometimes I activate the wrong thing when I'm trying to do the GPS here. There. But yeah, that's so cool. Man, that worker is just flying. Just flying there. Alright, so I'll probably let you guys go there. I'm just gonna obviously continue working on this field here, and then I have to windrow it, and then the fun baling comes up after that. So that's my goal and my plan with this field here. I'm happy that I kept it for the most part. I didn't just take it out. I'll wait for them to go. Like I said in my other video, I'm kind of glad how I kept this here, and then I was able to still keep the field as well. And then this will be just great for our cattle and everything too. There we go. So we got a whole headland here. Got a lot of hay everywhere. Alright. You're gonna want me to go here. I get it because I messed up with that other pass. So, alright. Thank you for kind of joining me here on my custom dairy farm. If you haven't joined the channel, I would love to have you subscribe. It means a lot to me, and I love the extra support. I love the extra feedback. And hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and hope you see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.